Welcome to KX News on the Go. I'm Chance Stickland. We know winters in North Dakota are long and cold, and it makes it harder to grow food outside for much of the year. That's why growing fresh fruits and vegetables indoors was the focus at an event this week called Control Environment Agricultural Conference. Experts showed how greenhouses and indoor farms can keep food fresh and local all year, growing things like avocados, mangoes, and even strawberries. Organizers say the technology on display at the event is already being used in native communities.
You can use the technologies to grow fresh produce inside greenhouse, high tunnel, indoor, vertical farm, or even containers, as long as you have the right technology.
I would love to see avocados from North Dakota and us to be able to circumvent some of those transportation issues that have recently come as we've looked to apply our administrative policy around exports and imports and things of that nature.
Now, that conference wrapped up this week with tours of the United Tribes Technical College's Net Zero Greenhouse. We've got more details over on those future workshops over on the college's website. Minot State University is getting a $5.25 million grant from the Bush Foundation to help strengthen its special education programs. Minot State received the 5-year grant for the Project Pipeline expansion. It stands for Partnership Initiative to Prepare Educators for Licensure in ND Special Education. The project is a cooperative effort, and it's led by Catherine Terras, the CEO of the Certification Central Program, and Holly Peterson, a professor of special education at MSU.
The concept is to really ensure that we have a steady stream of personnel into that pipeline at all levels to ensure a strong workforce for the future. And, you know, the ultimate goal is to make sure that kids with disabilities get the public education and the services that they need to be successful.
Now, Project Pipeline first received a 2-year grant from the Bush Foundation in 2022 to help build the framework for the project as we know it today. Bismarck State College has been awarded with a grant that will reduce student costs while providing hands-on training. The grant is called the Metallica Scholars Initiative. The name comes from the support it's getting from Metallica's All Within My Hands Foundation. And yes, we mean that Metallica. The grant supports students enrolled full-time in one of 3 high-demand programs: industrial automation and robotics, mechanical maintenance technology, and automotive collision technology. Now, scholarships are up to $1,500 and can be used toward tuition, books, and more. BSE students must complete the Metallica Scholars application by September 5th.
Heard a lot of really good things about our programs. Our auto collision program has been around for a very long time, mechanical maintenance for several years. The students coming out of those programs are getting hired almost 100%. The students that want a job in those fields, they're getting them. The students that want to explore something else, they're also getting jobs.
BSE students must complete the Metallica Scholars application by September 5th. All right, let's check in with Andre this morning. Good morning to you.
And good morning to you too, Chance. And we're starting our Thursday here with those mainly clear to partly cloudy skies there in Bismarck. But here in the Magic City, a little bit more cloud cover, and the temperatures are at 67 and 68 degrees respectively. But here in Williston and Dickinson, a little bit more sunshine, and temperatures is at 58 degrees here in Dickinson and 62 degrees there in Williston. Now, looking at our current storm team radar, we're looking at a little bit of clouds increasing in portions of our viewing area this morning, and even some clouds starting to enter into Williston as we speak. And this is just going to continue to increase as our cold front continues to push on through. Now, let's see what is ahead throughout the rest of the day today. Well, we're going to be seeing a cooler northwest portion of the area, but we're going to continue to see those warm temperatures in our south and eastern counties. And then we're expecting the potential of some popcorn storm chances for our Thursday. And also things are going to become less humid throughout the day as well. Now, our cold front is in the progress of moving its way through the state at this time, and this is going to be providing us with dividing temperatures, storm chances, and also is going to help lower the humidity around here, which is going to be nice if you guys do not like the humidity. Now, looking at our current temperatures, our temperatures right now are mainly in the 50s and the 60s, so it is a rather warm start to our day, a little cooler there and heading a little more manageable at 56 degrees, and we also have 58 degrees there in Dickinson. But here's the thing, throughout the day today, because of this cold front pushing through, It's going to be limiting the temperature potential in our northwestern counties, where temperatures will be in the 70s and 80s, but our highs in our south and eastern counties, due to the timing of the cold front, we're going to still be warming things up with that southerly flow around here in the southeastern portion of the area, with 80s and 90s, even a mid-90 here in the capital city. So that's something to really watch out for. So make sure you're staying hydrated and cool in those areas. Then we're going to be watching for the thunderstorm potential throughout the day today, where we could see mainly non-severe popcorn showers and thunderstorms in a good deal of our viewing area. But however, going into the south and eastern portions of our viewing area, we could see some stronger storms where damaging winds and hail will be the likelihood here in any storm that does develop, and we will continue to keep you posted here. And the timing for these storms, this is around 8 o'clock this morning, where we're starting on the quiet side, right? But once this cold front pushes through, that is where it's going to start picking up a little bit of that instability along the Highway 83 corridor and sparking the shower and thunderstorm potential. And that's going to continue into our afternoon commute as well, and pushing its way into the eastern side of the state. So that is something to keep in mind, and then things start to drying off from thereafter. Now, looking at our dew points right now, our dew points are mainly in the 50s and 60s, and throughout the day today, because of this cold front, it's going to allow for the dew points to drop on down into the 50s as we head into the afternoon and evening hours and overnight hours and into our Friday, and it's going to be feeling a lot more comfortable, so we really don't have to be dealing with the humidity much longer. Now, our area of high pressure will move in after that, and that is going to be giving us this northerly flow, bringing us the drier air and also the lower humidity and also a little drier conditions for our Friday. So that's something to pay close attention to. And guess what? That's going to cool temperatures down on Friday as well into the 70s, and then we're going to be climbing back up into the mid to upper 80s here in Williston during the weekend and into early next week. And that same thing goes for the Dickinson area too, with a 70 for our Friday, and then climbing up into the weekend and into early next week with spotty storm chances potentially. And once we get into the Magic City, we're going to be seeing 80s today, 70s tomorrow, and then we're going to be climbing back up into the 80s into the weekend and into early into mid next week. And that same thing goes here in the capital city too. So Chance, a lot of changes happening over the next 24 hours.
That's right. Hot up today, cool down tomorrow. Andre, thank you. Well, for everyone here at KX News, I'm Chance Stickland. Have a great day.